Hey, what's going on? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Because as you probably know, if you watch a lot of YouTube like I do, that there's a lot of channels here on YouTube that all they do is really make lists, right? Top 10 this, 5 worst that. You know what I mean. And quite honestly, if they're making lists all the time, they can't be experts at everything. So there's always one or two things on these lists that, they don't always sit right. Let's just put it that way. So, but that's okay, because that's where guys like you and me come in. We're the gatekeepers. We're the guys that know more, or at least think we do. And when we see something we don't like, we can let them know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to be checking out something from Loudwire. All right, here we are. Here's the list I was telling you about. The 10 greatest metal bands of all time. Now, I don't know about you, but I have my top 10, and I'm curious to see what their top 10 is. As a matter of fact, when we're done here, put your top 10 in a comment. All right, let me know what's going on there. You know what I'm saying? Or if you just want to let me know which ones you don't agree with on this list. All right, let's check it out. All right. Right off the bat, they're surprising me. Good job, Loudwire. I mean that because Death is literally the first death metal band. Good band to include on the list. Interesting so far. Let's see where else it goes. Okay. All right. Okay. Motorhead should definitely be on the list. All right, Motorhead should definitely be on this list, and I like that Tool is on the list as well. That means they're not just going with like straight up old school guys. Tool is a little more current, and a little. I don't want to say that they're prog, but they have more of a prog bent. They do tend to use a lot more different time signatures and things like that, and good choices. I personally would have put Motorhead a little further up the list, I think. But then again, I don't know who else is on this list yet. Let's see. Rest in peace, Phil. All right, gotta have Megadeth. I like that Megadeth is on here. Again, I would have put them a little higher on my list, but that they're on this list is fine. And I like that they chose footage from their best era, with the Marty Friedman era. It's their most famous tandem guitar player era. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, gotta have the Abbots on here. All right. All right, definitely worth being on a list. Slayer, definitely. Pantera, too. Absolutely should be on a list like this. I have no complaints so far other than order, really. And I'm not a big Tool fan, so I probably wouldn't put them on my list, but I got no problem with them being on this one. Awesome. Gotta see these guys. Well, you should have seen them live. They're awesome. Gotta be on the list. That's one of their best songs. Yeah, got Metallica on the top. They should definitely be top 3. Well, I don't know if you put, this is funny because I have a soft spot for Judas Priest, but I'm a big Metallica fan. And I've seen Metallica on every one of their first 5 tours. All right, so yeah, I know the Black Album thing, all that. All right, let's move on. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I don't know. A part of me doesn't want to put them ahead of Judas Priest, but I feel like they're at least a top 3 band, if not the #1 band on any list. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm at. But so far, still, can't complain about anybody on this list. Doesn't matter where you are. They're on. If you're a metalhead, these guys are on. When you're so close, staring up the bay, whenever taking me in his days. Candles gathered in their masses. You know what? That works. I don't think anybody. Black Sabbath is #1. I think that works. Nobody is going to complain about Black Sabbath, the original heavy metal band, being #1 on a list of the 10 greatest metal bands of all time. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to complain. If they do, I think, you got to smack them in the back of the head and tell them, what's wrong with you? Let's listen to Ozzy. The fields of bodies burning. Keeps turning. Evil minds that plot destruction. Sorcerer of death's construction. Say, where are you going? All right. This, I was very surprised. I should say I am very surprised at this list. They put together a good list. I'm not sure I really could do much different in the order when you think about it. I mean, I think maybe Metallica might have been 2, Maiden 3. I'm on a list if I'm going to have Black Sabbath as #1, which seems like it's only right. I mean, how do you populate that list? But actually, I am very impressed with what Loudwire put together here. It's actually a very smart list, but it's an older list too, so maybe you have some newer bands that would be on your list. So let me know in the comments. All right. As a matter of fact, put your list in the comments. All right. Let me know what's going on and tell me your thoughts. All right. I want to see. So yeah, this was cool. I was actually very surprised, as I've said, that Loudwire put together a good list. Sometimes I don't agree with their lists. You know what I'm saying? Good job, Loudwire. Guys, this has been awesome. Before we go, do me a favor. If you made it this far, smash the like button, subscribe, ring the notification bell, all right? Because if you made it this far, I know you're enjoying yourself. Hitting the like button tells the algorithm that, and that helps us out. And then a lot of people I know are not subscribers. You guys watch, and I appreciate that. Thank you. But it really does help us out if you subscribe, and you'll know when we post more of these, and you don't miss out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's going to do it for this one, guys. You have been awesome, as always. Thank you very much for joining me. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy.